Thank you for watching Policy and Prejudice. My name is Chris Stevenson. We have a very high crime rate within the black community today. This crime rate started somewhere along the late 80s and early 90s, somewhere between there. But we know that it's gone up. There were several factors that are to blame for this. When rap music came out, rap music was very revolutionary and very bold and fearless. Ever since a song called Fuck the Police by NWA and Fight the Power by Public Enemy and other songs like this, Cop Killer by Ice-T, music record executives decided to change things around. And when you change music, you change the mind of the youth who listen to it. You get their minds off of revolution and get their minds into local neighborhood feuds. And that's what's going on today. I took a few notes to go along with this. You know, I felt very strongly about this for quite some time. These youths are acting today, black youths are acting much like the characters in the TV show, the occasional science fiction show called Visitors. They're acting like foreign invaders, visitors, aliens from another planet, not like the same people that we produced and put on the streets. The perpetrators of these murderers have co-opted the black community by spreading and distributing drugs, especially a drug that was previously foreign to us, but tailor-made for us by South American farmers and imported by the intelligence community, the CIA in particular. Let me state to you that it is not my goal to alienate single mothers or blame the single moms or just single moms, some who are unsung heroes in their own right. A lot of you single mothers are doing a magnificent job of raising your kids. But I use the title due to its alarming nature, number one. And the common thread that I see among these particular bad youths on the streets today, these pant-sagging youths. Pant-sagging is foreign to the black community before the late 80s. Okay? These youths are holding the black community hostage. All right? They have three ways to hold the black community hostage. Number one, no snitching. Number two, no high literacy. Number three, no sense of race or family history unless it's tied in to present-day rap music or the destructive type of rap music that glorifies the usage of the terms bitches and hoes and other negative aspects and cheap ways of living. We have to do something about this. Black youths today are angry to some extent. A lot of them aren't really angry. They just don't know how to direct their anger, or they're actors. A lot of them are really scared. Okay? Scared, pant-sagging punks that were put there and made to act violently and do dumb things, do dumb shit because of peer pressure. This has to go. We can't tolerate this. We cannot have any type of behaviors like this that are jeopardizing black unity. It just can't happen. As far as the police are concerned, a lot of these black youths claim that they hate the police, but they won't stop doing what they do, because if they did, they would realize that a lot of police officers would be laid off. A lot of white suburban police officers would be laid off the force instead of having to go into the city and go to work every day. So they really love the police. A lot of these police officers are putting drugs and guns in these kids' hands. That's documented. The kids have to learn to say no to this. They have to learn to stop acting like an invading, occupying army of illiterate aliens within the black community and in the schools, and learn as much as they can. These kids are giving a poor sense of history, and that's not good. They don't realize that they don't know about the Fannie Lou Hamers or the Martin Luther Kings or the Malcolm X's or the Medgar Evers and the various rights that they tried to achieve for us. They don't realize that we won the Civil Rights War, and we could have won the Black Nationalism War, except the FBI turns black groups like the Black Panthers and the US organization and others against each other to fighting each other. That's how these kids came about. That's how these gangbangings came out. Even the Bloods and the Crips have their history with the Black Panthers. You know, they were formed by former Black Panthers, in other words. and they became something ugly. Rap music started out as being something revolutionary. A lot of great songs came from that. During the 80s, the white power structure noticed black kids walking down the street with X's on their caps, you know, indicating Malcolm X. And they were learning about him and reading about him. Songs like Fight the Power came out, Cop Killer, Fuck the Police by NWA, and other songs came out. What happened then, the suits went into their smoking rooms, the recording industry suits. Once the recording industry suits went into that smoking room, they came out and they says, we got a program that's going to make these kids talk about each other and glorify their own neighborhood beefs, and they're going to stop talking about us. And that's the result of that. So you don't even have real music anymore. You don't have real drummers anymore. You don't have real keyboard players anymore. You got synthesizers. So you have bitches and hoes being repeatedly uttered over and over again over some electronic drums and synthesizers. So it's not even good brainwashing, in my opinion. You know, it's very, very elementary, very simple, because it's created by simple minds. Stop the invasion of the single mama's boys. We have to stop it, and only the community can stop it. There's no other factors. For Policy and Prejudice and clbTV, my name is Chris Stevenson. Thank you for listening. Have a good week.